User Management Module. It is accessed through the respective link in the navigation bar. The main page of this module is actually the grid with all the user-related information. The top of the page is the user count and the title. It also has the main control for adding new users to the system. Under those is the search and filtering section. Basically, this allows searching for individual users and applying filtering to the list of the users based on their respective roles and statuses. The roles in the system currently are those of the admin, supervisor, and staff users. And the statuses can be unconfirmed, active, blocked, and deactivated. Unconfirmed is the initial status for any newly added user. The user automatically changes from unconfirmed to active once they have followed the link in their email and set up their password. So until that time, the user is not actually active, and until their email is verified, admin can make changes to their email address. After that, that information becomes not editable. So the roles can be assigned by admin only, with the status being managed both manually and automatically. Again, a user cannot be moved from the unconfirmed to active manually. This is an automated process. For unconfirmed users, there are other actions that can be performed by the admin. So those actions are similar for both, basically the same for the confirmed, active, and unconfirmed users. So the admin can edit their information, can block the user, and can deactivate the user. So as for the users that are blocked, and these users are visually identified not only by their status but also by the color fill of the respective line, they can be blocked either by the admin while they are active. This can occur for several reasons, mostly for the security related reasons, or they can be blocked automatically. They get locked, their account gets locked automatically after 3 consecutive unsuccessful login attempts. So that means that the user has entered correct email address, which is in the system, the user or somebody else, but the password has been entered 3 times incorrectly. Once that happens, the user receives the notification about their account being locked with the instructions, with the link to unblock their account. Even though there is an action allowing the admin to unblock the user, this change of statuses is semi-automatic, because the user would still need to perform some actions to follow the links and so on and so forth. And the last status available here is the deactivated. the users cannot be deleted from the system, but they can be deactivated. If the user is deactivated, they cannot access their account, they cannot attempt to reset their password to confirm or do anything. So the only action that the admin can perform on such users is activating them. Once activated, they would need to also perform follow several activation steps. Well, one step basically from their email. So for now, the only user that the admin cannot perform any actions on is actually their own account. So they don't, the admin cannot block or unblock their own account. Well, unblocking would normally be impossible without being able to access. So the only thing they can do is edit their personal profile information, but that is a portion of a different section. So once I choose to add a new user, create a new user, I should provide the first name and the last name. I select the role for the user, and I should provide their email address. The email address also serves as the user login. This is the key identifier of the user in the systems. That's why it is not editable once the user has confirmed that this address. So also, if I choose to edit an active user, I can try. I can change their first and last name, and I can promote them to supervisor or admin, or restrict their permissions by lowering their role. But I cannot edit their email address. But just for the sake of intercepting an error, this field is editable if the user is newly created. If the admin makes changes to this email, for example, there was some character missing, the new email notification is sent up to the updated email address. This allows making some corrections without having to deactivate or remove the user. So that's basically it on the quick overview of the user management module.